first quarter of our show. It's time to chop it up. And during this chopping it up segment, Pat mentioned it in the intro. The schedule is now out for all 32 NFL teams. So we definitely got to tap into the schedule for the Minnesota Vikings. But before we do that, if you're currently watching us on YouTube, and we ask everyone to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You guys been doing a great job in subscribing. Keep it coming. If you're watching us on YouTube, you see currently our very own Pat P. He's not in the sun. He's not in the desert. You know, he's at his new home right now, Minnesota, currently doing our podcast from the team facility. He is there participating in OTAs. Pat, before we jump into the schedule, tell us a little, fill us in about your experience, your first experience with the new ball club. You know, were the guys excited? What all did you have to do today with your first practice with the team?
Everything was pretty simple. Went in the weight room, got to work out, did a little bit of on the field interactions. So the day was pretty much smooth. Just making sure going around meeting a lot of faces. Seeing guys on Zoom, and now having an opportunity to see guys and in person is definitely it's been big, and I just can't wait to see where it goes. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be a part of the team. The guys excited that I'm a part of the squad. I just want to come here and lend a helping hand to get us over that hump.
Well, Pat P, we've heard some teams, not showing up to OTAs. You know what I mean? Some teams some players are not showing up because clearly they don't have to be there. It's not mandatory. But what was the vibe like there in Minnesota today? Were there a lot of guys there? Or was there, just a few? How was the attendance today?
I can't put a number on, the guys that were here, but I can tell you this: it was definitely a good number of guys here to give you the sense of urgency that the team is focused. The team has their mind in the right set in the right mind frame, and that's coming here every day, getting better, and trying to put the best 22 men together on both sides of the ball collectively, so you can go out there and win ball games. Because like Herm talked about, you can't get time back. You know what I mean? And this right now is a precious time into the season to where you gain confidence in one another. You go out there and you kind of get back into the feel of things. Like I'd rather have 3 months to get ready versus a full month to get ready. Yeah, you got training you got training camp and preseason, but with me being this my first new team, I want to be here and hear the terminology. I just don't want to see it on Zoom. I want to actually go out on the grass and work. That's what the game is all about. To me, that's the most important part of the game is the off season. Being with the guys, seeing how guys move. I believe you really understand and you get a good feel of how important the game is to that person.
Yeah, I love hearing that you're out there. You're a veteran, even though you're new to the team. They all want to see what Pat P is about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your opportunity to really show what type of leader you can be on and off the football field. Last question before we transition to your upcoming schedule. What was the temperature like this morning?
It was 63, yo.
Oh, okay.
But that still felt like an Arizona winter, man. I still had a coat on.
Oh, boy. you better tighten up fast, because that 63 is not gonna last long. You talking about 63 feeling like Arizona weather?
No, I said Arizona winter. Yeah,
winter. Yeah, you better tighten up, because that's 63. Hey, I'm pretty sure they're wearing short pants out there.
Man, I ain't got no choice, Mac. I'm here now, baby.
No question. Yeah, it's time to rock and roll. So let's transition to the new schedule for the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, last week getting ready for the schedule, it was like an event. It felt like Christmas, for fans. I'm pretty sure the players were excited. You knew who you were going to play. You just didn't know when, right? So what were your immediate thoughts when you saw the schedule? And what games did you circle? Any games, or did you kind of like look at certain games and say, okay, that's when we play such and such?
I think the schedule is a really, really good competitive schedule. A lot of teams that have been in the playoffs, You know, Cowboys going to be right back there in the hunt. Seattle's always good. You know, Bengals got a young crop of
and that's
talent
week
over
one.
there.
You open
Exactly.
up with Cincy week one.
Exactly. You know,
Jamar
Bears,
Chase and the crew.
Yep. The division game is going to be always a dogfight. You know what I mean? But the one I circle is definitely week 2. That's not even close.
Oh, go back where it all
Yeah,
started.
that's not even
You go
close.
all back. You go back to all start. This is
Yep.
your first time playing against your former team, and I remember
Yep.
when I went out to Arizona, I played against Pittsburgh in preseason. Granted, it was a
Mhm.
preseason ball game, but I felt some type of way, knowing I probably only play one series or so. You know, I felt some type of way. Where do
Yep.
you think your emotions will be week 2?
Honestly, I don't know. But I know this much, like Herm talked about, you know, I'm gonna be juiced up going into that week or whatever. But as far as once that game gets going, I'm gonna be cool, calm, and collected because that's when I'm at my best. And you know, I'm looking forward to like I said, looking forward to that week 2 matchup. Like J. Cole say, man, applying pressure, man. I can't wait to show up and do what I do in their face.
Oh, somebody been listening to J. Cole this weekend.
Yeah, I can't wait to do what I do.
The primetime games in the Vikings schedule. The bye week happens week 7. Sunday night football, Dallas. You get week 11. You got the Packers. You got Thursday night football against my Steelers. Monday night, the Bears. You get Chicago in Chicago, week 15.
Yeah,
They're gonna be
cool.
Brook Cole.
That's
yes, cool. Goodness. You get Sunday night, week 17. You get Green Bay in Green Bay. You got some primetime games.
Yeah. Like I said,
game.
I gotta show up and do me. That's all that matters, man. I'm focusing on me, focusing on my technique. You know, ain't got to worry about all that chatter that goes on upstairs.
I got a question for you, Pat P.
Yeah.
Did y'all get on the grass today?
Yeah, we won the grass.
Did you have a helmet on?
Mm-mm.
You got what helmet is in your locker room? Okay, what kind of helmet is in your locker room?
I still got my old helmet in my locker belt.
When you say old, are you talking about that new double shell joint?
Yeah,
or you got the
last season, the one I wore last season. That's what I got so far, man. We ain't have no helmets on yet, man. I'm gonna get it changed.
You tell them folks, since you go back to 7, you go get that with that shorts.
Shut.
You get that shut, put that visor on, and let's go. Put that visor on. Because see, even when you wear that new age helmet, that chicken coop, I call it the chicken coop.
The thing about that old helmet, man, the shut, they started changing the pattern around. So it be squeezing like the back of my head to where it's so uncomfortable.
Pat, you a Hall of Famer. They can fix that. They can get you whatever
man,
you need.
I get that, man. But I ain't trying to get concussed out there, man.
Pat, the thing about going to sleep, it don't matter what helmet you got. If you get hit the right way, you're going to sleep.
I will say this though, Matt, man. I hit a guy, I think it could have been this year, it might have been last year. I think it was last year. Matter of fact, it was last year. It was when I hit freaking quarterback for the Jets.
You still don't remember it?
No, I remember it. Daniel Jones came off the
for the Giants.
The sack. When I sacked him. Actually, no, I had my old helmet on.
Yeah, you had the old helmet on.
I had my old helmet on. I'm gonna put that one back on for you, man.
Man, please, man, with that visor, because the visor don't even look right with that chicken coop, that Revolution helmet you be wearing right now. The visor don't even look right, man. Go back. You got 7. Just try it out.
All right, man. I'm gonna do it for you, man.
When you look in the mirror before you leave that locker room, that helmet you look at yourself like.
And hey, man, the other thing I hate about that helmet too, man. Every time I tackle, that job be coming loose, man. They just give you.
Don't worry about it.
It just give you just a.
You might need a new chin strap. You ain't got no soft boy chin strap, do you?
Yeah, I got the soft boy. That's a matter of fact. That's why I changed to the soft boy chin strap, because the hard one kept popping off, and the soft one pop off too.
I'm pretty sure the equipment guys can get you need.
Hey, man, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, we won't see Pat P in that. You in 7, you cannot be in number 7 with a chicken coop.
All right, I got you, man. I'm gonna change
that messes up the whole. It's like having an ideal outfit on, but your shoes. You got dirty shoes.
Well, some felines.
No question. You got some dirty shoes, or your fit good, but it's just like where your shoe game doing?
Yeah,
we're gonna see.
We're gonna see, but I'm gonna put in a request.
That's all. Please do it for me.
But the one I really want though is that Rodell, man. That's the one.
I got the ride there behind me.
I know I can't. You can't wear that no more.
No, you can't wear that. You
You
definitely go to
can't
sleep
wear
because that cushion in that ride there behind me.
What cushion?
Yeah, exactly. exactly. But hey, I hope the Viking fans are excited about the schedule. Pat P, he's excited. They're there in Minnesota putting together a championship-like team. And it starts right now. Pat P said the offseason is so important. So continue to chop wood. Hey, now it's time
Hey.
Yeah, he fired up. Yo, he fired up. It's time for everybody's favorite part of this show. Has Pat heard? The committee felt some type of way last week because you were on.
Because I got them all right.
You got them all right. That's not what we want. We don't want to see you get them all right. We want to see, we want to see some issues. You were 4 out of 4 last week. Your overall record out of 46 questions, you have gotten 31 right. That's 67%. Has Pat heard? If you're new to the show, we decided to implement this into the show because during the offseason, Pat is not really paying attention to television, sports, anything like that. He's moving around training. So we wanted to see how much involved or the lack thereof he is when it comes to sports. So we decided to do it. But last week, he proved us wrong. He got every question right. So what we did was, the committee reached out to some of our faithful fans. Yeah. So our first question is coming from a fan at MJ Smith 328. He said he wanted to try to stump Pat P. So people are listening. They felt some type of way last week because you got them all right. So MJ Smith gave us a question. Shout out to MJ Smith 328. All right. He want to know, have you heard about the controversy canceling of the NCAA Women's Golf Regional? Did you hear about that?
Damn, I did, but I don't know why they canceled it though. Because I know I gotta obviously prove it.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna throw a slider at you, right?
Okay.
Where was the event supposed to happen at?
California.
No.
It wasn't?
No.
I don't know that.
The BR, Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge?
Yes.
No, but I did hear something about they was threatening to cancel it, but I didn't get the full scoop. So I got that one wrong.
Okay, so you heard, you partial.
Yeah.
It was canceled, I think, for bad weather. It was supposed to happen last Wednesday in Baton Rouge. The site received rain, so many figured they would postpone the event. And you play a lot of golf. Usually they may postpone it instead of canceling certain golf events. But they decided to cancel the entire thing. And now they're saying that maybe Whirlwind Golf Tournament has offered to host a tournament.
In Arizona?
Yes, in Arizona.
Oh,
you played there, right?
Oh, I played all the time.
You like that course?
Yeah, they got 2 nice courses.
In Chandler, right?
I think it's in Chandler. It's called Cat's Tail and Devil's Claw. Both of those are really, really nice courses.
You do some numbers on those courses, or you just out there?
I only play. It's a public course. I play a public course every now and then, but like the pace of play is just too slow for me. So I'd rather go to, one of my courses, my private clubs that I'm a member at. Which is Silverleaf, Whisper Rock. Pine Canyon, Mesa.
Oh, you don't do
Superstitious Mountain.
Courses. You gotta do private. That's what you just.
Yeah, because it's just better, it's better golfers there. Like, you're not gonna have guys hitting the ball 15 feet in front of themselves, and like you gotta wait for them to finish the hole out in 30 minutes. Like, no, that's not ideal, man. I like to be 15 so I can be done 3 hours and 40 minutes.
So you don't go. It's like you don't go to open parks to hoop. You go to like the indoor.
I gotta go to the gym.
You gotta go to the gym.
I need to be on that cherry wood.
All right, everybody
on that gloss.
Okay, so what we gonna do is I think it's fair. You got half. You got part.
No, man, don't give me no half. Y'all didn't give me half last time. I take the L on that one because I want this to keep.
You're probably gonna take the L on the next one too.
Next
question for you.
Man, he got all of them.
Next question for you. Did you hear Jawan James was cut by the Broncos?
I did hear that, man. My heart broke.
Were you surprised? Because we had this conversation last week. Remember?
Yeah, we did have this. You said what you asked me again? I'm sorry.
Were you surprised? Were you surprised that they actually cut him? Because we talked about the injury last week.
Actually,
not necessarily going to pay him.
Yeah, actually looking at it, I wasn't surprised. Looking at far as how long he's been there, and with him only playing that, I believe it was just the first series in in his first season there in 19. Didn't play all of last year. $59 million, however much it is, that's a tough pill to swallow.
No question.
You know what I mean? I didn't know, the severity of the contract and how much money they had already put out there. But yeah, once I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, he's ain't no if and buts about it.
He opted out last year too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when I saw that, I was like, what I think they should do though, I think they should take care. I think they definitely should pay for his surgery though.
And he only played in 3 games in 2019.
No, I think he only played in 1 game.
No, it's 3 games.
It was 3 games?
With Denver in 2019. 3 games.
Okay, I thought I saw he only played maybe 20 snaps in the first game and got injured or something like that.
Yeah. Yes.
But I did see that. I did see they cut Juwan.
Okay. Next question. You got that one right. The Lakers will play who in their first play-in game?
Warriors.
How you feel about the play-in game? And that's gonna be a top level game too, by the way.
Yeah, it is. I really don't like it. I think it's bogus, man. If you couldn't get in the damn playoff in 82 games, why I got to come down to 1 game, man?
Well, see, technically, the thing is with the play-in game, if you're in the final seed, if you're in the final spot in the play-in game, you lose, you go home. But for the Lakers and the Warriors, they can still lose. Yeah, the 7 and 8 can still lose and still get in the playoff game.
But the thing
in the playoffs, they got to play one more though.
Think about this though. They're playing more. They're already an older team. They can be using this rest.
Well, that's the thing. What the league wanted to do was emphasize the sense of urgency for teams that are in the bottom half of the playoff bracket. So the thing is, but they want to have competitive ball games. And actually, we saw that.
You got 82 competitive ball games.
Well, they didn't have 82 this year. Remember, they I think they took out 10, 15.
Okay, 72 competitive ball games.
Yeah. Well, it's here. It's here to stay.
I mean, I get it's just for more money, like everything else is.
But I can't say this. We saw even the Warriors played. They just played. Who did they just play?
I thought
no, it wasn't Utah. The Warriors just played. Dang it.
Dang, who that? I just saw it wasn't Utah.
No, they just beat someone in Golden State.
Yeah, they just beat
Sunday. It was Sunday.
Yeah, I know. I remember because Steph went off. He had 41 points.
He was 45, 42, 46.
Dang, who did they play?
The Grizzlies. That's who it was.
Oh, yeah.
Memphis.
Yeah.
And Golden State played for real. You know what I mean? So if they didn't have the play-in game, it's safe to say guys like Steph, Draymond probably wouldn't have played. But they took that, they jumped at that game like it was game 7. So we saw more intensity than what we usually see with some teams.
I said, I get that, but no, man, you got 82 games to get it right.
Yeah.
Because now at the same time, so we're already banged up. LA's already banged up, right? Hypothetically, LeBron's on 1 leg, AD's got, he's on 1 leg. So why
Anthony Davis always falling?
I don't know, but that's putting them in more danger, man. We already banged up.
But they knew the rules coming into the season.
That's why I don't like it.
Exists.
No, I know that. I get that. That's why I don't like it.
I can say this though, Pat B.
How many teams are in the NBA? What, 28, right?
Yeah.
Or 30?
No, it's 28. No, it's 30. 30.
So it's 30 teams in there. And you're making it it's 30 teams in there, 16
make the playoffs.
16 can make the playoffs, and now you making eligible for 20 teams can play for those 16 spots now.
Basically.
I know, but I don't think. I mean,
you get free. You get extra basketball. So we're gonna see
for the owners. Like I said, it's more money for them. That's what it's all about. They obviously they gaining money off this, and obviously seeing how the bubble did and the Suns, went on and did what they think. But who to say that they was gonna beat anybody in the real playoffs? Yeah.
Well,
ask LeBron how you feel about it.
LeBron already said. LeBron giving mixed views. I know a while ago he said they should have a play-in game, and then a few weeks ago he said whoever created this should be fired. So LeBron, he's telling you how he feels. He don't like it.
Oh man,
but we got extra basketball.
Yeah,
we got extra basketball. All right, you got that one right. Next question for you. You got two more, right? Next basketball Hall of Fame class was announced.
Mm-hmm.
Name one new member from the class. The next basketball Hall of Fame class was announced. Not the folks who just went in, but the next class was announced.
The next class.
This past weekend, Kobe went in, Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
and it's funny because we had a guest on some months ago, and he highlighted a guy who just got word that he is going in officially. Think about the former guests we've had on basketball. I just gave you a hint.
We had a bunch of former basketball players, man.
I think he was the most recent one.
Oh, the most recent one. So the most recent one is Antoine
Walker.
Antoine Walker.
Yeah. That's a big hint too.
It is.
Was it yeah, you gonna be mad.
No, because he didn't talk about Dennis Rodman, did he?
No, he didn't talk about Rodman. It's a guy he played with, and he highlighted. Him.
Paul Pierce.
Yeah, that's a hack because I give you too many hints.
Yeah, Paul Pierce.
Yeah,
but I saw the Vanessa Bryant speech, which was unbelievable, and I did see the names at the bottom because actually it came out the day after, if I'm not mistaken, on ESPN. Yeah, it came out Sunday.
So this class: Ben Wallace, Paul Pierce, Chris Webber, Chris Bosh.
Oh yeah, and I did see Chris Bosh make it. Yep, I did see that.
Yeah, we got to try to get one of these upcoming Hall of Famers on the show. I think we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
No question. All right, final question for you. We kind of talked about this before we started recording because we both love music. Which artist recently re-released their 2009 mixtape? We talked. It was a 2009 mixtape. They just re-released it this weekend. J. Cole came out, released his album. This person released theirs with a fire song too.
With a fire song, male, female?
Female.
Oh, and you said mixtape?
It was a mixtape that they released in 2009.
There's only two women making mixtape. Well, actually, there's only one person making mixtape in 2009.
Yes, she released the mixtape in 2009.
Today, and she released it today?
She released it this past Friday. So it was Midnight Friday. So J. Cole released his album.
Oh, and that got to be Nicki.
Correct. It is Nicki Minaj. Seeing Green. Seeing Green.
Seeing Green. I'm trying.
No, the name of the album, the mixtape is Beam Me Up Scotty, but my song on there is Seeing Green.
Seeing Green. Yeah, it's crazy because I'm trying to think of some artists in 2009 that released a mixtape. Ain't many females releasing no mixtape.
Listen, Pat P, I know you're a Wayne fan and you're a Drake fan as well, and a Nicki fan. They went back.
They went back with
that might be the best. And see, the thing is, I felt some type of way because I was supposed to devote my Friday to J. Cole. Just analyzing that album, which is fire as well. I know you definitely were tuning in at J. Cole.
Oh yeah, I'm on that J. Cole.
But that Seeing Green,
I'm gonna go bump it right now.
With that Heather Hadley sample.
I'm about to go put it in the car right now.
Wayne's man, Pat P. Wayne said some things, man.
I'm about to go put it in right now, my guy.
Send me after you listen to it, just shoot me a text.
Okay.
Matt. He said
something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's unfair. Like when you put them three on a track together, especially with sound production, it's like having the Warriors with Clay, Steph, and KD. It's unfair.
Right.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all. So, okay, you got that one right. I gave you a hint. You got a half right with the Hall of Fame.
I only missed one, man.
The Lakers. We got to see what the committee says.
I only missed one.
Great segment has Pat heard. He's taking it serious. And hey, if you want to try to stomp Pat, let us know. Give us a question. We have it next week on the show as well.
Hey, how my boy say I've taken? Good luck.
One of the many perks of playing in the National Football League is the cool opportunities and the cool swag. And as thanks to our loyal listeners and viewers for rocking with us the entire time the show has been in existence, I wanted to give away a nice giveaway. So I decided to go through my box of gifts and memorabilia, and I found this ESPN magazine, right? 2008 edition, that on the cover has the majority of that outstanding defense that got the Pittsburgh Steelers in position to win their sixth sticky Lombardi. So it's not signed right now, but it will be signed before it goes out to whatever fan has the opportunity of getting this outstanding magazine. Like I said, this was brand new. I haven't even looked through this magazine. It's still crisp. It's brand new, straight off the shelf. I will sign it. It's just simple. All you have to do, listeners and viewers, just make sure you're following the podcast on Apple Podcasts and leave a 5-star review with your Twitter handle and favorite all things covered guest. So you got to let us know who was your favorite guest. And we've had so many outstanding guests on the show, right? Outstanding guests week in and week out. But give us your favorite guest and why. The winner will be chosen randomly. So we don't know who will win, but the winner will be chosen based on their favorite guest and why they picked that guest.